I'm gonna adjust the camera. Um, this will be my first of the two videos that I want to do in this week. I'm recording this early. You're gonna see this on Monday, which is the 26th. But I think I have family staying until the 27th. Which with the winter storm, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen with that? But I'm recording this early. I'm gonna get this out the day after Christmas. I'm gonna set it up. And this is the first video. I'd mentioned this before in, I think it was a couple tier list videos. I will be doing a end of the year thing. There's something I do at the end of the year, which I've been doing since 2019. So we're going on 4 years. 4 years! Which is crazy to think about. I've been, uploading videos for 5 years on my channel, which is, that's another crazy thing. So I'm heading into year 6 next year for videos. And this video is, and I would love if, you guys participate too, is, something that in the past year, the past 12 months that you've enjoyed. It doesn't have to be, football related, sports related. It can just be something in life, something that happened in your life that, changed you and, for the better or something like that. Even if maybe it's something negative happened. Maybe you lost a relative or something that you're really close with. Just something impactful, something that might change you as a person in the next year, might make you think about things a different way or something like that. Just something down there. It doesn't have to be, life changing. Like I'm making this out to be life changing. It doesn't have to be. It can be something small as well. Something that, you love or whatever. And for me, I mean, these past 12 months, it's been my channel. It's been this channel, and I've had personal things, which I'll just say, screw it. I'm just gonna say it. I don't really care. I failed a math class in college in 2021 and ended up getting suspended for the fall semester of 2021. And so this fall semester that just finished up for me. I finally got it. A whole different teacher and whatnot, and was able to pass it. So that was a big accomplishment for me because I'm terrible at math. You put these equations with letters and whatnot in front of me, and my mind just goes to mush. So I'm happy. I got a good teacher that helped me out. I had people talk to and whatnot that were helping me out, help me understand it. So that's what I'm most excited for was finally be able to get math out of the way completely for college. And again, outside of that, just this channel. I had 2 years ago. I guess it was technically 3 years ago because the Bucks game in that would have been 2019 leading into the 2020 playoffs. So I guess 3 years ago, back in that would have been I think October that year. I think it was October when we went down to Tampa. And, we lost that game. I had 100, I think it was 100, or 100, 150. I think it was 100. 100 subscribers for, that stream. So then 2 years ago in January 2020 when we lost to the Bucks in the championship, I hit 150. And that was, at the time, I was stunned. I had no idea I would even get to 100, let alone 150. Just 3 months later, I'm hitting 150. A small channel like that, it felt so good. It felt really good, and that moment was amplified this past September. I believe it was week 3 this year. I think it was week 5 in 2020. I think it was week 3 this year against the Bucks. When I had, the Tom Grassi raid and a whole bunch of people subbed, and I essentially went up, I think, what was it? I think it was like 218, and then eventually got to 3. It was like 289 or whatever. Eventually got to 300 after that. All the, videos pop up, recommendations and whatnot after that. And then eventually hit 300. And then, slowly and steadily, we're here in December. I'm recording this on the 22nd. Again, you're going to see this in 4 days after I record this. But we're at the end of the year, and I hit 350. So it feels amazing. It feels so amazing. I have this little community now of, just a couple people in the stream, on videos and whatnot. Just it's insane to think about, because I never planned for this. When I originally started my channel back in 2018, it's been 5 years, by the way. We're heading into year 6 for my channel, by the way, which is insane to think about. But when I just did fun little skits and whatnot, fun little things with my friends, we would watch it back. And, I never cared about the subs. I never cared about the likes or anything like that. It was just for fun. And now I'm doing this to try to get up to 1,000 eventually. And I don't know if I'm going to hit that by, 2023, the end of 2023. We'll see. Anything can happen. Again, there's still 12 whole months until, the end of 2023. So, that's my goal for 2023. So, now looking forward, I think eventually, the big goal has always will be 1,000. And again, that might not be 2023. That might be 2024. It just depends on YouTube, and can my video blow up? Does it not blow up? Who knows what's going to happen? It just depends what happens. And so we'll set 1,000 as the big record for the end of 2023. I'll set 500 as the record I want to get to. 500 is the record I want to get to by the end of 2023 for this channel. So, I'm excited just to see what happens in the next 12 months. I'm excited for, we got playoffs coming up. Probably can make some skits on that, do a whole bunch of videos on that. There's so much content that I have ideas for in January. I just put out today, 4 days ago. Again, on the 22nd, I just put out my blooper video. I teased part 5 of my Packers Go to Therapy. I've got a lot of really good reactions to that. A lot of people want more. Sadly, though, I kind of, did everything I wanted to do, and I'm doing a part 5, kind of like an epilogue is what I'm calling it. I'm doing that because I can wrap up the season. If they, miss the playoffs, I have an idea, for something like that. If they make the playoffs, the video's not going to come out until maybe the end of January. Who knows? It depends. Because right now, the Packers are still alive. The time I'm recording this, the Packers are still alive. You might be watching this on the 26th, and the Packers might have just lost to the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, yesterday on Christmas Day. I can't see the future. If that happened, again, it's not official, but they're basically out of the playoffs with that loss to Miami. So, again, who knows? There's so many things I have ideas for. Some things have to go a certain way, for football. Like some skits, I need things to go a certain way for football to, adjust what I'm going to do. Outside of that, there's so many things I want to do. XFL coverage, USFL coverage, more movie reviews. I want to branch out again. I branched out a good, little bit here. I want to take a bigger step out, a wider branch out into other things. I did my 25 days of tier lists, which again just wrapped up yesterday. If you have not seen that, there's 25 of them up on the channel, so you can go back and watch any of them. I'm getting people commenting on some of my older videos that I did. I had today, day I'm recording this, someone, a Seattle fan actually was on my 2014 playoff loss when we lost in 2014. So people are finding my stuff. And it's gonna be an interesting year to see, and I'm excited. Got a lot of a lot of stuff planned. I'm gonna do more of those type of videos in the off season that reacting to older Packer games or other type of games, and And, that's, again, mainly going to be off season when everything's going to die down. We're going to have March, which is just probably filled. We were spoiled last year. Last season, we were spoiled with the amount of trades and all this other crap that went on. It felt like the NBA. So I don't expect that, but you never know. Who knows? What could the start of the off season look like in March? We don't know. But again, I want to cover more stuff. I did World Cup. Me. I if you've watched my World Cup streams, I don't know a thing about soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. I don't know anything about that. I was averaging like probably 15 viewers in there. 15 viewers a game in the streams. Not everyone talked, obviously. That's another thing I want to work on too, is getting more people to chat in the chat. But I branched out and did something way out of my comfort zone, something I have no idea what I'm talking about, no idea what I'm doing. And I had people in the chat saying, hey, this is what this is what that is, helping me along. That's what I like too. There was no bitch-ass, stupid piece of shit that's like, oh, what? People were in there being nice and understanding that, hey, I'm an American. We don't really watch a lot of soccer over here. Unless, again, every now and then, maybe we'll have the women's team on because they're, like, crushing in the Olympics and all this other stuff. But, that was way out of my comfort zone. And, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the heck out of that. I got to stream what people are calling, like, the best World Cup ever in the history of World Cups, and this is over 100 years old, by the way, or around 100 years old or something like that. I think it was before World War I. I think it said it before World War I. Okay, I don't know. You're gonna have to fact check me because I have no idea. But I would love to do something else. Maybe hockey in the future or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what people are going to recommend me to try. You can. I say it a lot. You can always recommend video ideas, stream ideas, whatever. You can always recommend that. And some stuff I may look into and go, okay, I don't really want to try this because I don't know a thing about this, and maybe it has a very toxic community or something, and I just don't want to get into that. But for the most part, I'll try. I've done videos for I think it was a Middle Eastern movie. I did that. I had a bunch of people from the Middle East comment on and say this is what this is what that is. And I got recommended to do a whole bunch of other videos like that. So again, it doesn't have to be an American thing. You can, it might be hard to watch because I might not be able to get here in America, but maybe I'll watch highlights or something. I don't know. I don't know. Again, it doesn't even have to be sports either. It can be literally anything. I'll try almost anything. I don't get into politics. I do not get into politics. I don't want to get into politics. It divides people, and I hate that. Especially in right now, like the way America is, the way the world is. Like we gotta come together. And that's what I want this channel to be. Is I want people to come together. I want good vibes. Kind of mimicking what Tom does with his community. I would love that if I had even an ounce of what Tom has in that community. It's just amazing to see. And, just again, spreading goodwill, good energy and all that. Just, that's what I want this channel to be. So, 14 minutes in. Again, if you watch this far, put New Year, New Me in the comments down below. Drop your, from the past 12 months, something you've enjoyed or something bad that's happened to you or whatever. And then as well as something that, hey, what do I want to see in 2023 for myself? So, two things you got to do. Two homework assignments. So just, I can't wait to read what you guys put down there. So for now, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.